all teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
You gotta go for that, you kind of like that little face?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate. It gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Another run for Henry. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Let's go, little lady!
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's got Sutton complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
4 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Into a crowd, and he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. In the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings it in at the 13. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Let's go. 60. Ready.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's now third down.
Willis now, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost looking on that return before he stops. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
I don't need to.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Into Henry on the inside handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow. On the line, right. Right side.
A draw now. This is Henry. He gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're lining up to punt a little shy of midfield. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Willis to throw it. Connects with feint. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis has him on the quick hitter, and he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hold it ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Willis in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd and 10, here's Willis. Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go!
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Good strike downfield to Olave. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Okay, why do I think right now his fullback hits at the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
Mahomes on first and 10. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
So first down from the 41. Pistol now for Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
From the pistol, Henry. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Play action, Mahomes. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruled him out of bounds, so we've got third down.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Yellow! Hero 50! Hey, 57, 57!
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The incomplete pass. Here comes second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. throwing again. Mahomes. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, Artie. 15, 15.
Another throw for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And the defender comes away with it. Dallas Turner picks it off.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Here's Brown to start the drive. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Cowboys.
Willis now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, break.
At the 34-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, like cowboy.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Well, Brown has it knocked out. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do. Now with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Yellow. Where's that?
He'll throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Cougar 19. Go.
Stuck a half with a give to Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Get it.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's great. This is a long hit. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying to throw this from the gun. This is complete to Waller. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Your momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready?
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Willis. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Ready.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed out right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. They'll run for this. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Now, that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the 1st.
All set to go now from the 35. Here on 1st down, going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Continuing to move past the 45. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. giving him 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hold on these two. Hold on these two. All right, Eddie.
That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Los Angeles.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Okay, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks at this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The career's my stake when you were your prime.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180.
The toss now to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. But for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. From the gun, a run for Henry. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He'll get this to Henry. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Cowboys 35, Chargers 24. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Caught by his fullback behind the line. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in right side by McLaurin. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. And he put everything he's got behind it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Desperation time here on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Brown on first and goal. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the Chargers' 9-yard line.
Second and goal from the 9 here. Brown again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Willis. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and it's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Now it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Mahomes now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. A second down throw for Mahomes. All in left side. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Aired out on third. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Mahomes to throw for it. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First down from the 41. Back to the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Cowboys getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to.